Mark Twain once said, "Dance like no one's watching, love like you've never been hurt, sing like no one's listening, and live like it's heaven on earth." Today we'll have the opportunity to introduce myself to you. I am Lexi Gomez. Let me tell you a little bit about my background. I've overcome many fears in my life, yet I've overcome them now. When I was 8 years old, I met a man by the name of Fenton Fulton. He has impacted my life greatly. I had then auditioned for their hip-hop team called F Troop, and I had made it. We then started having rehearsals and practices, and then we would have competitions. That's when I knew I had the fear of dancing in front of an audience. How I overcame that was that I just kept practicing more and more, and I would also imagine that I was by myself in the room. My second fear would have to be having the fear of failure. Now in school, I would always have the fear that I would fail classes and not have the best grades, but I knew if I worked harder and pushed harder, I would make the grades that I would make. My third fear would have to be the fear of being successful. Now that I am grown, I have to obtain having a job, being a dance teacher, having school, and taking care of my family. Even though I have to keep pushing and become stronger, if I know I keep my head up and keep going forward and not looking back, I'll definitely be successful later on in the future. Now that I've told you a little bit about my background, let me tell you about my education. I've set some educational goals for myself for school. My first goal would have to be obtaining better grades. Now I know that I haven't always been making the best grades in school, yet even if I keep pushing harder and I keep studying more, then I'll make the grades that I would want to make. My second goal would have to be having better study habits. By that I mean using things such as flashcards, have better note-taking skills, and taking small breaks in between would help me better my skills. My third goal would have to be doing extra credit assignments. By this, I know that extra credit assignments will help me better my grades because it'll have extra bonus points to up my grade even more. Now I've told you about my education, let me tell you about my hobbies. I love to dance, hang out with friends, play with animals, and spend time with my family. Dance has had a huge impact on my life, and I'm super thankful for that. I've been dancing for about 11 to 12 years, and I know that if I keep dancing, that nothing will stop that. I love hanging out with my friends. Spending time with them is the best thing that I can do. I know that they're supportive of me and I'm supportive of them, so I'm super thankful for that. I love playing with animals because I'm such an animal lover and I love dogs so much that I wish I could I wish I could have all the dogs in the world. And I just love spending time with my family because they mean so much to me, and even the little things such as going out to eat or playing games means a lot to me. Now that I've overcome all my fears, you can tell that it has shaped me into the person that I am today. Just by becoming over the fear of dancing in front of an audience, setting goals for myself for school, and having hobbies to keep me busy more in life. Now that I have told you a little bit about myself, I want you to reflect over your fears and overcome them by being the person that you want to be. Be the change.